Ayo. Hang on. Dear me. There we go. Why has that started popping up? Like, kinda weird. Yeah, I think I just need to finagle with settings on the Twitch side again. Probably wouldn't be the first time. At least switch to the proper thing. I'm gonna switch background. Yoda. There. I keep forgetting that I have it set up like this, where like I can just switch to whatever background I feel like. Actually, on that note, I've really got to make some more of these. I could do with making these. Even if they're like simple ass ones. I should probably load the game up, huh? Are you a failure? It's really confusing that like there are two different versions. Super Metroid just on here. Okay, we're good. There we go. You can go in and... Why am I that low on resources? Oh yeah, last time round, we essentially just geared up for doing to do one final shoot to the end of the game, and that's what we're doing. Like, I'm legit gonna try and finish this game today. We do have to backtrack. Well, we do app button. How's the frame rate? Yeah, it looks pretty stable. Bombs? Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely bright white. remember... Is there anything down there? No. Okay. Oh, if I... Okay, I remember what you're gonna do with these guys. You meant to, do that. And... Yeah, kinda wish they put recharge points before every boss on that. But, yeah, fuck. This was in the... 90s, so... early 90s at that. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Go. This is the only thing about Super Metroid. You have to sit by one of these infinitely respawning enemy pipes and just kill stuff for like 10 minutes just to refuel back to full. Because the nearest refuel station is probably like, what, a good dozen or two screens away? It's something like that. God, I really hope the final boss, like, has an actual thing for it. I had more missiles than I thought I had. Maybe it's just a case of I just got quite a few whilst I was searching for super missile tanks. Apparently, like, the max you can have is like 50. Okay, it's not even this room anyway. So... No, stop. Okay. So... I want to see a theory. Right? That thing door don't respawn. You need to only deal with it once, and I am correct. Okay, now we're plopping down one of these. So, when we do die, we don't need to run back all the way... thing. We don't need to run all the way back from the save point. Which... honestly, is a bit of a lifesaver. Like I said, I'm a user of crap out of NSL's features. Alrighty. Ridley attempt number uno. Right. Ridley has 18,000 HP. Super missiles, unlike other enemies, deal 600 damage to Ridley rather than the usual 300. A charge shot with Ice Wave and Plasma Beam equipped does 900. So basically, I just need to hit most of my shots. Missiles deal only 100. And holy shit! Holy shit, I did that first try! I'm actually flabbergasted by that. Yeah, I'm creating another spend point because I don't want to die here because... holy shit! I actually did it! Also, there is... something in this thing? Ah, there it is. I knew from the map that we used last stream that there was an energy tank in here. And luckily that fuels that right up. Now what do we do? Like... I was actually expecting that to take like 2 or 3 tries. I guess it's partially I got used to his attack pattern, so I just mulched Ridley in one attempt. I know this seems random, but can I get out of this fucking room? I know this seems random, but if I remember, didn't YouTube actually make some changes to how long you can make shorts for them to be, well, count as shorts? Isn't it like 3 minutes now? So I was asking because I kind of want to document my win over Ridley there. Yeah. Wasn't expecting to do Ridley first try, well, for my first try of this stream, considering last time we fought him, he just kicked my ass, 8 ways from Sunday. I didn't even need the bloody reserve tanks. Wonder how hard the last boss is going to be. Oh, bollocks. I have to fight these guys, don't I? No, I don't. See ya, fuckers! Do we need to do this room? Oh. Something. Marble zone. Alright. Oh shit. There was something here, wasn't there? You know what? Since we might as well do a bit of victory lap on our way back to Pretaria, I think it's in. Because I know where we need to go. And it's the statue. The boss statue, essentially. Was there anything else here? Okay. Still mighty impressed. I'm rather chuffed with my little self. And honestly, really surprised by like how quickly I was, well, how Luckily I was able to take out Ridley, and so, how... easily. Just really getting those super missile tanks and extra bits and bobs last time really helped. Like, I couldn't beat them like a couple of streams ago, but now I just do it in one shoot this time round? Where the fuck am I even going? Okay, up. Yep. Okay. Why is there just a random mushroom there? Oh, that's meant to look like Ridley's head. Okay. If Terraria's told me anything, boulders are bad news. At least they ain't got a bloody one-shot. Wall... wall you can walk through that has no indication that you can walk through it? Check. Left hand, then it's more or less a straight shoot out of it. Got it. Ow. I do keep forgetting that wave beam means it can go through fucking walls. Aren't there like weapons in Terraria that can just go through walls? I can think of a couple off the top of my head, like God, what was it? Death Sickle? Death Scythe? I know... Yeah, the sort of scythe subset of melee weapons can... well, quote-unquote melee weapon can go through walls. And it... yeah, it does pop you out here. That's good. That's a good point. Stocking up on missiles and shit again. Oh, that one's the save point. This way's the way forward. How the hell do I keep forgetting what the map looks like in this game? Especially that room, because it's probably one of the most bloody recognizable rooms in this entire game. At least I remember where the boss statue is. In Lower Kateria. Basically, the bit where you actually enter Brinstar from. Initially. Yeah. I still can't believe I beat Ridley that easily. You know those times where you have a boss where initially it just like completely kicks your ass, but then you go way up do some upgrading, then you come back and just completely mill the poor bastard. Yeah, this is one of those instances. Like, when I first fought him a couple Super Metroid streams ago, I could not beat him. No matter what I did. Well, today I just did it first try. Because I, like, have enough... Well, because... One, I had a lot more resources to chuck around the place. And two, I subconsciously picked up on, like, his attack patterns. And generally defaulted to the age-old method of jumping around like a total twat till firing smartly till it dies. Hey, if it works, it works. If it works, it works. Died? Huh. Well, can easily turn around like that while space jumping. You know, it's probably easier just to ice beam your way up this area. Haha. Yeah, it's just easy to ice beam your way up. Ow. It's a good thing I've gotten really good at some of those sort of flick jumping? Wait, let's say here I have to do something like that. Yeah, I'm calling it flick jumping now. Like, when you have to do that sort of U-turn, sort of? Oh, not U-turn, but, never mind, you can just screw attack through that. Oh. You know, if there's one thing, this game made me appreciate is having trigger buttons. Like, seriously. Having to either aim like this, where it would either be whilst moving, or having to have dedicated buttons for aim up and down, but also needing one to have the dash button on, so I can use the blade speed booster, is... See, right there, flick jump, is actually rather annoying, like, straight up. This room's weirdly nostalgic. It went from absolutely terrifying to weirdly nostalgic. Yeah, that one will spit me out closest to the doodles, so we're going that way. Cheers. The next one up. Yeah, it would be... There we go, this one. Maps are a bit of a godsend in video games. Oh, those ones are completely immune to damage. Or are they? Oh, that's probably some shoot to get extra loot. I think. You know, there's something I find ironic about, me finishing off Super Metroid today. It's mostly the fact that, well, I'm finishing off my first excursion into Metroidvanias, whilst my Oshi is, getting sucked into the Castlevania rabbit hole rather quickly. It's also ironic to, mention Castlevania, cause I think, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Punkle announced that Vampire Survivors is getting bloody, Castlevania DLC. Which I was kidding, like, it is straight up getting Castlevania DLC. That comes out on the 31st, like, next, Thursday, I believe? Basically, on Halloween night. Well, terrible night to have a curse, eh? And that curse is being dragged back into the, Vampire Survivors rabbit hole. There we go. First was Kraid, then was Phantoon. Third was Dragon in about 5 seconds flat. And now, Ridley. That bastard was a pain in the arse. You can see why he's considered Samus's greatest foe. And again, you need to be a cataclysmic pain in the arse to be the greatest foe of bloody Samus Aran. Now we go into the last area. Turian. Okay, this is a pretty small area. What is that? That's pain. Wow, very foreboding. And weirdly, like, well kept considering the rest of... Oh, okay, yeah, that's a Metroid. Yeah, the way you deal with these fuckers is Ice Beam and, oh shit. Off. I don't need two of you fuckers. Off. Thank you. Why not have my help? Why don't you just fuckers? Ah. And there are fucking donuts. You know when I was looking up like how much health Ridley and that had, or how many super missiles it would take to take him out and that? I heard these things referred to as Cheerios. Ah, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. Turns out, I have learned something about how to deal with Metroids. But I am terrible at dealing with Metroids. These materials are therefore easy to deal with. No! There better be fucking resupply rooms before. Oddly void of space pirates though. I'm taking a guess and say these fuckers killed them all. Just saying. One here? No, that's all of them. Haha! Alright! Wave beam! God damn it, not again, 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 not again. Why do I keep doing this? Oh, these can only be damaged with signal. You know what? I take it back. Can I have a Metroids back, please? Would prefer to deal with it than these fuckers. Well, that's not ominous at all. That's definitely not ominous at all. Is that meant to be... Well, this isn't fucking... that how far... Okay... That... It almost feels like a scripted sequence. This is a scripted sequence, because... Yep, that's a main Metroid. And... now it's a sad giant baby Metroid. Could you at least give my health back? Like, I kinda need my health back. No. Oh, fuck you too. I swear to God if something... Okay, I could probably tell you that there's gonna be an energy thing right there. Like... Boom, everything. Oh, I can just shoot stuff. Nice. And, oh, nice. Missile reload. Wait, those don't reload, big missiles? Well, that's a fucking scam. Okay. I doubt that there is any sort of... does it take like 3 or 5 to... Yeah, some tells... Oh. In the boss room already? Oh, I can definitely tell we're near the boss room. I do not have a lot of super missiles. Definitely should have stocked up after fighting Ridley, but, something tells me the final boss isn't going to be nearly as bad. Okay, so... Ow, 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 ow. Stop hitting me into the... Well, it makes these a bit easier. Please stop with the fucking Cheerios. Wait. Oh, brain. Oh, you. Really? I have no idea what the fuck to actually do here. Oh, hang on. We're rewinding back to the beginning of this room. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wake up so I can unalive you. Or some shit of like that. Nope, the bitch woke up. Oh, I can see. This is an issue. Something tells me I'm about to finish the game. Like, something tells me this is the final boss or some shit. Huh. Kill Mother Brain outright? Nah, because I think about next phase is probably about again. I just realized this game is technically 2 decades old at this point. I feel old. Metroid is dead. But I get to do this now. Oh, this should be rapid fire. That it physically makes Mother Brain actually recoil. Pain. Like, the hyper beam's that damn powerful. Oh, I think I actually just killed her. just in case I need it. Right. Run away! Hit. Right. Go, 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 go. Ah! That actually made me sweat a bit. Whew. I thought it'd take me longer than that to actually finish the game today. Well, that was Super Metroid. Still, I am actually really surprised with how quickly I knocked that out. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that escape sequence actually made me sweat a bit. But, 3 minutes is more than enough for that. Even with actually saving the animals, which I was always going to do, by the way. But I suppose the whole idea of those escape sequences is to make you sweat a bit. That's a thing to note about Metroidvanias. They have clever little tricks to make you do certain things, like or remembering where a boss is. They'll put a noticeable landmark, well, a memorable landmark before it. Which, in the case of ow, that's bright. 68%. I was one off. I was one off a funny number. I was one off the funny number. But, yeah. I was expecting that to at least take me an hour and a half, but I apparently knocked both those out. Well, both those bosses out pretty damn quickly. Which, I suppose at this point they probably expect you to turn the SNES off or something and go touch grass or something. But, yeah. Now what do we do for an hour? But, yeah. I am actually impressed with how quick I've managed to do that. The only issue now is, like, I literally have to fill another hour. That's just how some of these old games tend to be sometimes. They're not as long as you think they are, or not as long as you remember them being. I suppose that's one of the rewarding things about games like this, where you how do I put it? Like, maybe play them when you were younger or something like that. And then you come back to them later on in life. And then find that you can just blaze through it. I don't know. Like, it's kind of a nice feeling because it makes me feel like not only have my skills just considerably sharpened since back then, but also makes me feel that, yeah, um, I have just, oh, I feel like not only have grown in terms of my gaming skill, I feel like I've grown as a person. As for my just general thoughts of Super Metroid, I can see why this game is considered a classic. Seriously. Um, like, you can definitely see how this did inspire Castlevania to go down a similar route. From Symphony of the Night onwards. Well, they do it in slightly more of an RPG-ish kind of way. But I suppose, even think about it, a lot of indie Metroidvanias probably go more the Castlevania route than the Metroid route. Because with the Metroid games, you don't have like RPG sort of equipment or something like that. It's just you and the game. Yeah. I'm very much at a loss for what to do myself. Hmm. Yeah, this. I definitely want you to turn the game off at this point. You're like, you completed the game, you can literally do whatever. And such. Yeah, and it just boots you back up to the back out to the last save and that. Let's just hang out on this screen for a bit. Like, again, I just kind of don't know what to do myself now, because I don't know, I'm expecting it to take longer, or at the very least, touring to be a bit bigger. But I suppose it is meant to be like a final gauntlet of challenges before you fight Mother Brain, rather than, hey, there's shit here to collect too. But yeah. Still, um, yeah, I really have no idea what to fill the next like 2 hours. Well, no, next like hour with, considering that I finished the game a bit quicker than I expected it to. I expected to, cause I'm apparently I apparently had Ridley's attack patterns down more or less painlessly today, where I thought it would take at least a couple of attempts. Oh, I didn't need to use my reserve tanks on that fight, and instead they activated on the Mother Brain one. At the scripted sequence when Mother Brain puts you to like 20 energy anyway. That's how it be some days. Some things just don't last as long as you remember. Well, think they do. But, yeah. Again, my overall thoughts can see why it's such a classic. And did, well, whilst Metroid's 1 and 2 started things off, Super Metroid is what really, I would say that's the real pioneer of the Metroidvania genre. Then afterwards you had Castlevania Symphony of the Night, putting the Vania into Metroidvania. Though again, a lot of them do go more the Castlevania route with like having RPG style equipables and such. From what I've seen, I don't know, like, believe it or not, Super Metroid is actually the first Metroidvania I've ever played. So, yeah. Hmm. Uh, try to at least go till like, so we're at an hour 30. Just yapping on that. Again, wasn't expecting to complete Super Metroid as quickly as I thought. It's really kind of weird. Weird feeling. Like, I can't remember the last game that I actually completed that I had like this much time left on the stream for. Because as you all know, I usually stream for about 2 hours. And yeah, the fact that I finished the game in half the stream time says something. And now I have no idea what the hell to do with myself. So yeah, stream might likely be a bit shorter because, as you all know, I do have trouble just unless I get myself onto a particular topic, I do have trouble just yapping on that. But yeah, I do feel like touring could have been a bit bigger. But it would have just been more long haul ways just filled with Metroids. Hmm. So, yeah. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna get me notebook out. Have a look through here. And we're gonna have a think about what other games on here do I want to give a shot at some point. Yeah. Because there are quite... Well, this is just quite the treasure trove of Nintendo's, like, history in terms of things. Oh yeah, one fact that people don't really know about Yoshi's Island is that Yoshi's Island is actually the subtitle. Game's actual full name of the game is Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. So, because of it having, well, the Yoshi's Island part of it being a subtitle, does that mean it's technically a mainline game? Or a spin off? Like, um, how you would treat the first Wario Land game? Because that's technically, because the full name of that game is Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land. I honestly don't know. I'm at. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Um. Uh. uh I usually use this text thing for like whenever I DC in Splatoon 3. Well, I'm probably gonna need that Saturday. Um. So games. So alright, it ain't visible. There we go. Uh, okay, can you all see? Now you cannot see that. Hmm. Oh, hang on. There. Games on NSL to stream. Because we have, like, well, an hour. You are now being subject to my damn thought process. Processes. Uh, and let's actually have a little bit of a think. Look. I did not mean to do that. I accidentally hit the screenshot button. Actually, what's the deal with that? Why is there just a random screenshot button? Like, I know the PS4, the DualShock 4 controllers has bloody, dual, well, has a share button, but that sort of shares screenshots, videos, and that sort of thing. I suppose the screenshot button on this just basically does the same. The Pro Controller also has a turbo button, which ain't bloody turning on. Don't know what the buggery video was that one. Anyway, yeah, finished Super Metroid, cause damn, that didn't take me that long. So now with for anyone who's just tuning in, we have just beaten Super Metroid, and I don't know what to do for it, what to feel for the next like 45 minutes. So we're just gonna ramble on a bit. I'll probably stick a timestamp um in the VOD later, so that um you can sort of well, so that VOD watchers don't have to um deal with my incessant attempts to try and um make it so I feel like I've streamed for long enough today. But yeah. So uh hmm. I could see two, maybe three right off the bat, but I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. Like uh like that might be an interesting one. Cause honestly, you have to remember I'm not really massively into Zelda games. But Link to the Past is a rather well-known one. So, especially cause like both Link Between Worlds and Echoes of Wisdoms maps are like based off of Link to the Past. Hell, those games are sort of based off of Link to the Past in general. Though with Echoes of Wisdom taking some cues from the Link's Awakening. What's another one I want to potentially try? Like, that one strikes my fantasy. Like, the first game I really fell in love with was Mario Kart 64. So, um, playing the OG, interesting. Uh, that might be fun. Race X. That might be fun for like a um random stream one of these days. Cause um well uh I don't think I could do an entire stream on either one of those on their own just cause honestly both of them are probably very short. I'm at. Oh, you do have the OG F-Zero in here. That would be interesting. Let me move this somewhere where a bit less interesting. Better. About F-Zero. The original F-Zero might be a fun one. Cause like, I really enjoy F-Zero 99, so... And I feel like, unlike F-Zero 99, the original won't play at my fucking capture card. OG Pilot Wings? I'm actually a bit iffy on streaming Kirby games nowadays. And I just kinda am. What else? Wild Guns by Natsumi. Same people who make Pocky and Rocky. I think I did muse about wanting to actually try Reshrined. Oh, you gotta love some of these sort of blurb type things that you put on it. First, sci-fi western. Intense shoot 'em up action, 2 players simultaneous. True arcade feel. Very, very 90s. Wait a minute. The OG DKC? Nah, I don't like platformers that are just gonna bust your bollocks, so to speak. And I do hear that the DKC trilogy is actually rather hard. Uh, Super Mario All Stars. Hmm. Hmm. Never did a second stream of Odyssey, did I? I suppose that's because I actually ran into some copyright problems with that. Like, I think it was the BGM for the Wooded Kingdom that was the issue. So that's why I haven't streamed second one of it. Or haven't done a second stream of it. Which kind of sucks because I do enjoy the game. Hmm. I might have to figure something out with that. Either that or potentially just jump on over to um Mario Wonder. I actually wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, because NSL has all 3 DKC games on here. Oh, can we just highlight this particular one? Hey Punk, are you tough enough? Like, is that actually the name of it? Really weird little name. I gotta admit. But they called these games some really weird shit back in the day. Psycho Dream. That's a new one. Spanky's Quest. God, you would not get away with that name nowadays. I don't know what the hell the difference is with the normal and SP, well, special versions. I really don't. We got Earthworm Jim 2. Oh shit, yeah, they got the original Harvest Moon on. They got Killer Instinct. Battletoads. Yeah, they also have Battletoads Double Dragon. Well. Wait, hold on, give me a sec. And is it? There we go. I wanna actually check out the Game Boy one for stuff to potentially look at as well. Castlevania Legends. Oh shit, yeah. I actually found out something interesting about that, about Castlevania Legends earlier. Apparently they decanonized it at some point. Well, in the Castlevania DLC for Vampire Survivors that's coming out next week, the the main character of it, Sonya Belmont, is going to actually be in that DLC. Ah, they have original Super Mario Land. Makes sense, because they have, like, Mario Land 2, but not the first one. Oh, that's another one I'm gonna stick on here. Mario Land 3. Because much like Super Metroid, I did give it a shot one time, and I did quite enjoy my time with it. Plus, I unironically like Wario as a character. Oh, they have both normal and European versions of Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Both. Oh, Mega Man 3 for Game Boy. Oh, do they have all of them? Alleyway is essentially a Breakout clone, but it's like you had Mario inside the paddle. I'm not kidding. Yeah, shit, they had all the Game Boy. They have all the Game Boy Mega Man games on here. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, those are literally the only ones I can come up with. Let me actually jot those down in my notebook. And wait, there we go. We can hide that now. And we'll just go back to us. Half hour or so. definitely weird how sort of how short Turian is. And honestly, with Mother Brain, like before she goes into her flesh mech form thing, it's really just a battle of attrition and hoping you have enough fucking missiles. So I suppose it is a bit of a inventory check. But nothing a bit of finagling and the rewind, NSL's rewind feature. But definitely very weird. Definitely very weird. Yeah, sorry about that. I honestly expected the stuff after Ridley to, like, be longer, but... So the stream ends up just a bit shorter today, you know why. I just ran out of game. But, that's just how it is sometimes. But, our streams are nothing if not short and sweet. On the short end, so that, if I'm on the same time as someone else you usually watch, you don't miss too much of their streams. I know. Just kinda weird. Stream ideas we came up with. I'm definitely tempted to try Wario Land 3 first. That's fair, but I'm tempted to try the double kart racer first. Like Super Mario Kart and Stunt Race FX. Because, well, Super Mario Kart was, well, the first... Hell, not even the first Not even just the first Mario Kart game. It was the first kart racer in existence. Because it's what kicked... Well, if Super Metroid really kicked off the Metroidvania genre, and Castlevania Symphony of the Night put the Vania into it, Mario Kart is literally the bloody genesis of kart racing. Stunt Race FX? Definitely one of those... Oh, it's probably one of those games that are sort of made to show off new hardware kind of games. Cause it uses, cause with the SNES, it had something called the FX chip in it. Which display, I would say, pseudo 3D graphics, like if you look at the original Star Fox, you'd be like, hey, why does this look kinda 3D-ish? Or is attempting to look 3D-ish? But the shapes are like very basic. That's because of the FX chip. proper 3D didn't come about till, well, the 5th gen of console, which was Nintendo 64, and the original PlayStation, and the Sega Saturn? Yeah, I think the Sega Saturn. Yeah, definitely Sega Saturn, cause Nights into Dreams and that. Trying to think of what other games sort of what other console has some of the first I suppose the N64 was first proper full 3D. And that. For that console generation. I'd say the PlayStation was probably the first console to use discs instead of cartridges. And that I'd say... No, scrap that. The Sega CD was. And then... the first handheld system was obviously the original Game Boy. Well, actually no, scrap that. You can trace that all the way back, like all the way back to the Game & Watch stuff. Like, if you played Smash Bros and wondered where the fuck Mr. Game & Watch came from, he essentially represents those old LCD screen Game & Watch games. Anyone remember those, like, random little Sonic toy things you would... from, well, those little LCD game things where it was very, very basic sort of thing. You would get from, like, out of kids' meals and that sort of thing. Game & Watch stuff was basically that. Really, that's where that technology came from. And I think it was on GBA, they did like a sort of collection of those, sort of revamped, like using Mario characters and that in it. And I remember someone actually made a remake of one of the Game Watch minigame things from it, and like really souped up the like had hand-drawn graphics or something for everything and that. Like, it looked really pretty. No, just randomly reminded me. But yeah, Game & Watch can be really traced back. But I suppose the first, like, handheld game that could play multiple games, well, that had, like, its own cartridge system and that, would be the original Game Boy. And stuff like Tetris and that obviously made it a big hit. Then you had the Game Boy Color, which, well, was the first handheld thing like that to have to be able to use multiple colors or something like that. You know what sort of games really impress me? ones that really push the boundaries of what that system can do. Like, I remember a lot of people saying the original Shantae really pushed what I think it was either the original Game Boy or the Game Boy Color could really do. Like, it had this, it was a platformer, it had a bloody day and night cycle. Which is very damn impressive for the tech of the time. Because you have to remember the only other game at that point that probably had a day and night cycle were the second gen Pokemon games. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of reminiscing a bit in my brain earlier today about the Gen 2 games and how cozy they felt. Like, they felt really nice and cozy. Like, tell a story. I essentially got stuck at Golden Rod City for the longest time because I didn't know where to really go after beating Whitney, or how you even got out of Golden Rod after that. Because you have to remember, I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 or something. But I just enjoyed the home, despite it being the biggest city in Johto. It felt so damn homely. And I love the music to it and National Park. My brain's actually playing that music, like, my brain's doing that thing again when it plays the music in my brain. And now it's playing the Game Corner music. And transitioning between that, Golden Rod City and National Park. Yeah, it still jumps around like Buggity, but it has a theme. But yeah. I think I did eventually find a way to get out of Golden Rod and just continue on. I think I remember getting stuck on... well, I think I got to where the H gym was, but didn't really do anything. Oh. I think I stopped playing it afterwards, because when I was younger I actually had Pokemon Crystal. Like, we had 3... we had... Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Crystal, and both Pokemon Stadium games growing up. I remember having this sort of strategy guide thing for Red and Blue. So I essentially commandeered the save file on Blue save file from one of my sisters and just played through it. Yeah. And yes, like most people who had siblings and Pokemon Stadium games growing up, we did play the minigames to Buggity back. It was really fun. I remember... I don't remember exactly what it was, but like... there was a collab between a bunch of YouTubers and they were... one of them was... one of those collabs was them playing Pokemon Stadium 1 minigame. And another one was them playing Pokemon Stadium 2 minigames. And I think with the collab in Pokemon Stadium 1 minigames, they kept doing the modern one with the Metroid and Cocoons. That just sounds like you having a talk with a kid. Alright son, alright Billy, I'm gonna tell you about the Metapods and the Cocooners. It all sounds like, well, I suppose, the Pidgeys and the Beedrills is a bit more apt of an way of analogy for that one. And yeah, those collabs just kind of go to show that. Because I think they did it through NSO expansion pass, because that's the only way you can really do it nowadays. Or at least online. Not unless you know your way around an emulator. Which I think NSO like stuff technically is an emulator. Because of the sort of rewind and suspend point features. To be honest, I say suspend point, but they're basically just save states. The rewind features, like the suspend point and the rewind features, are some of the two things I really like about a lot of collection type ones these days. And NSO, it makes it a lot more convenient and makes it a lot more accessible, cause, well, I guess you do technically rewind your mistake, but it shows that you have to be, well, that you still got punished enough for you to need to make use of it. You know what I mean? It's definitely what other games did we have on the N64? We had Mario Kart 64. Like, I think that was the first game I actually really fell in love with. Because I think I sort of like, I responded to a tweet like that said, either today or yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that was like, oh, what was the first game you fell in love with? And I had a bit of a think on it, and I kind of figured that it was actually Mario Kart. Specifically, Mario Kart 64. Because I remember, like, there's a bit of a story to it. Basically, at the time we had a PlayStation 1 and a Mega Drive. And one day, Dad randomly came home with a Nintendo 64. Booted it up and played Mario Kart 64, probably to make sure the damn thing was working. And I don't remember a lot of things from back then, but that is one of the most, like, that moment was one of the most visible memories I have of that time. Like, I remember it. I remember a lot of the details near perfectly. Because he just came home one day, put a Nintendo 64 up on the telly. You have to remember I was like about 5 or 6 at the time. If that. He booted the N64 up. But, no, I think I just came into the living room at some point, and he had the N64 booted up with Mario Kart 64. He was playing as Toad on... No, he was playing as Bowser on Toad's Turnpike. And I remember just being like completely in fucking awe of it. And I remember, and yeah, I just got enamored by it. I remember at some point the N64 sort of moved into my room, because with the way thing ended out, like, I still had my room, but I had to have my own rooms from my sisters at some point. And the Nintendo 64 was moved into there. And I think I was allowed free access to it. So I played a lot of the N64. I played a crap ton of Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing, Pokemon Stadium games, Blast Corps was another one. Weird little title that actually came out of Rare, of all things. And yeah, I got really damn good at Mario Kart to where at the time, I don't think I could be beaten in my family. Pokemon Stadium 2 sort of trainer school is how I actually learned to play Pokemon properly. Well, sort of. I still just defaulted to the Pokemon with the highest level, but I at least knew about type matchup. Because I don't think I really had a balanced team in Pokemon till like X and Y, the 6th gen games. Well, that's because they changed how the experience share works, and it just became a lot easier to team build, because you didn't have to worry about training up a Pokemon too much. I know people will complain that, oh, that's the point where Pokemon got way too easy. And now Scarlet and Violet kind of fucking tell me otherwise. Like, say what you will about Scarlet and Violet, I do feel like they did boost up the difficulty a bit. Not to some of the insane degrees Brilliant Diamond did. Good lord, that Cynthia fight was rough. Somehow rougher than the first time. I beat it through the skin of my teeth and I hope stream skin of my teeth and a Togetic. And a psychotic Togetic at that. Seriously, what a think I'm both in awe and fucking terrified of the Togepi line. He definitely could take a hit and dish it back out tenfold. Who else having the most innocent, blank expression on his face and beholding absolute fucking anarchy behind it? Like the Pokemon equivalent of the mind of the Playroom, TF2. And that's why if the 10th gen games have the Togepi in it, I'm fucking getting one. I don't care about my usual I try not to use the same Pokemon twice rule. Oh, I try not to use Pokemon I've used before rule. Because Togepics are like... Because Tank was like paracausality in the Destiny universe. It don't play by the usual rule of things. It kinda does its own bloody thing. Yeah. So, getting dazzling gleam before the third gym kinda trivializes the third gym. But honestly, Bullet Times was a bit all over the place. And I can see. I didn't have as much of an issue with it as other people did. Like, I think it's a perfect serviceable remake. But it really pales in comparison to other ones. Then again, I feel like the two Pokemon remakes I have played, that and Alpha Sapphire, weren't that great. Like, I don't know. I didn't think Alpha Sapphire was anything groundbreaking, despite how much high praise the third gen games get. And Brilliant Diamond? Whilst perfectly serviceable as a Diamond Pearl remake, I feel like that don't really, how do I put it? It highlights the issues Pokemon had at the time. One of which was the slow as shit battle anime. Like, you had the battle anime, you had slow moving text, then battle animation, and more slow moving Pokemon, then slow draining health bar, then more slow text. Like, it definitely got a bit monotonous to go through. I only ended up finishing Brilliant Diamond just before Scarlet Violet actually came. That's because I wanted it for Christmas that year, but but it was apparently all sold out. So it ended up getting it for my birthday instead. No, wait, I didn't get it for my birthday. I got it a bit after my birthday. That, along with Lego 2K Drive, was... well, it's one of those weird ones where you have a physical key, but it just happens to big for digital code or whatever for the actual game, which is the fuck out of me, honestly. If you're gonna have a physical case, just make it the fucking physical copy. Unless Lego 2K Drive doesn't have a physical copy, then what's the fucking point in having the case? Just one of those things that just completely confuddles me. Yeah. Oh, crap, I out. Like, I want to make how to put it. After beating finishing Super Metroid in that hour, I wasn't expecting to yap for another hour. She's rubbing off on me again. But, hey ho. I always admired her ability to be able to yap for hours on end anyway. Plus I kinda got myself started on gaming history, so... Perhaps I say that I could quite easily go into writing articles about gaming history because I just know that much about it. But, I think I yapped you guys' ear off. No. Yeah. But in Super Metroid, though, at least there's mission accomplished that way. Yeah, I think it's... definitely think it's time to wrap up for today. Oh yeah, let's go over the schedule real quick. If I can find it. Right. Oh, we finished off Super Metroid today. Oh well, we're gonna be doing some Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Because, oh, I haven't eaten in a while and I fancy it. That's the best way to put it. Friday is when my copy of Sonic X Shadow Generations actually comes. Yeah, I got the normal version rather than the digital deluxe version, but I pre-ordered it so I get the cool Sonic skin anyway. Fun fact, I only ever played the 3DS version of Sonic Generations, so I've never played the console version, which I think got ported to PC at some point. I remember there was a time where there was a crap ton of videos about Sonic Generations mods. So yeah, we'd be playing the Sonic Generations portion of it first, because apparently they've changed some stuff in that as well. For one thing, they gave, like, classic Sonic the Mania style drop dash, whilst they gave modern Sonic the Frontier style drop dash, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll be playing the Sonic side of it first, or we might alternate between the Sonic side and the Shadow side. So I think it might be an idea to sort of do the Sonic side first. So yeah, that's happening Friday, so that's the big stream this week. And then Saturday, surprisingly enough, they're doing another... Well, they're doing more Splatfest in Splatoon 3. And... Well, this one's probably the exception, because it's like the, Halloween one. So, we're probably going to be starting off our Halloween programming for the year with the Halloween Splatfest. And I'm going Wizard. Because there's someone say Wizard! That came from an SMG4 video from like God knows how many years ago at this point. And it's still stuck in my brain. I have the weirdest memory of existence. Yeah, that's the schedule for a week. Pretty packed. Oh. Pretty packed. As you've probably seen on the red side of things, I have actually started uploading shorts again. Just cool clips from I feel like it. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to go over the schedule. So, as always, thank you all for popping into stream today to hang out with me for a bit. We finished with Metroid, and then we somehow yapped for an hour. On random shit. Hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful Good night, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for some Monster Hunter. Always love a bit of Mon Hun. See you guys then. Good night, and see you tomorrow.